Hello, Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. It's still me, Dr. Shaiman. I'm still your instructor for the subject BE 3143 Power Stasis. So in this video, we are going to proceed the last chapter, which is chapter 4. Okay, we have finished the chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3. So I'm now proceeding to the chapter 4, which is entitled as Unbalanced Fault Analysis. So this part, we are going to talk about the symmetrical components. Okay. Without further ado, let's go directly to the main contents. Okay, three types of unbalanced fault occur at transition line. Okay, three types. Okay, what is that? It's single line to ground. Okay, single line to ground. We call that SLG. Then line to line. So we call that LL. And then double line to ground. We call that LLG. So we have three. Basically, for unbalanced fault. Single line to ground fault, line to line fault, and double line to ground fault. Okay. Because unbalanced circuits, so cannot use single line diagram simplify solution that use imbalance three-phase fault analysis like in the chapter 3. Okay. The balanced three-phase fault is in the chapter 3. Okay, chapter 3, right? Okay, symmetrical component method is used to solve the unbalanced fault problem. So this is the new items in the chapter, which is called as the symmetrical components. As usual, don't be panic. I'm going to explain it. Okay, so symmetrical components allow unbalanced phase quantities such as currents and voltage to be replaced by three separate balanced symmetrical components. So they have three separate balanced symmetrical components, which is the quantity that we are going to talk after this is the current and the voltage. Okay, current and the voltage, right? So any unsymmetrical set of three-phase voltage or currents could be brought down into three symmetrical sets. Okay, three. What is that? Okay, we learn after this. Okay, set of balanced three-phase components. Okay. Fundamental symmetrical components. So basically, what are the components? So the first component is called as positive sequence components. Okay, consisting of three phases. Basically, you know we have three phases. Here is phase A, phase B, and phase C. So for the case of positive sequence components, so equal in magnitude. So it is equal in magnitude. Okay, equal in magnitude. Displaced from each other by 120 degrees C, which is 120 degrees, sorry. So and having the same phase sequence as the original power system. So here the difference is 120. Okay, 120, right? The phase difference. But they have the same phase sequence. This is what we call as positive sequence. Okay, positive sequence, right? So usually we mark it as number 1. Okay, number 1 is positive sequence. Remember, after this we are going to use it many times. Okay, so next. So next is the set of negative sequence. So negative sequence consisting of three phases equal in magnitude. Magnitude is still the same, but displaced from each other by 120 degree is the same thing also. Okay, but and having the opposite phase sequence from the original power system. Now, what is different? Just now, if you see the previous slide, okay, the previous slide, so which is the C, and this one also C. But for negative sequence, this one is C, but this one's become B. This one B is become C, and this one A become A. Okay. Means the B and C is opposite. The B and C is changing. Okay, again, so this one is C, this one is B, right? And the below figure also C and B, and mark with 1. But this time this one is C, this one is B, this one is VB, and this one is C. But the number that we are going to use for this negatives is number 2. Okay. Number 2 is the negative sequence, signal for the negative sequence. Next, so next is the set of zero sequence, called it as zero sequence, consisting of three phases equal in magnitude and phase. Means all magnitudes, all phases are in the same direction and the same magnitude, and there is no phase difference. There's no difference. So we mark it as 0, 0, and 0. So all are in parallel. So again, positive number 1. Okay. Sorry for my bad handwriting. Negative number 2. 0 sequence is 0. Okay. So this is the number that we're going to use after this over and over again. So please remember. Okay. Remember. Alright. So what next? Okay, the A constant. Now another new items coming here. We call it as A constant. What is that? Okay, for simplicity, we denote the sequence components VA1, VA2, and VAO as B1, B2, VO. Okay, we just assume this is the phase A. Okay, the phase A. So basically for the A phase, so A1, VA1, VA1, VA2, VA0 mean for positive sequence, negative sequence, and the 0 sequence. So B1, B2, and V0 lah. Okay. So VA, VB, VC are defined by the following transformation. So VA, remember VA, VB, VC, not vice chancellor. It's the VC. Okay. VC is the phases. Phase. So we have 3 phases. So phase A, phase B, and phase C. But the 1, 2, and 0 is the sequence. So sequence where the 1 is positive sequence, 2 is negative, and 0 is 0 sequence. Alright. What is the relationship between the phase A, phase B, phase C, VO, V1, V2, and these new things A? Okay. So this is the equation. Basically, this is the matrix. I can say it's the matrix where the VA, VB, VC equal this special matrix. Okay, this special matrix is 1, 1, 1, 1, A 2 times. Okay, A power 2. So A and 1, A and A power 2 against. So with constant A represents, so each A item of the A is what? Is A equal 1. And the degree phasor is 120 degree. Okay, so this is the value, right? So this is the first matrix that remember. Maybe you need to remember because this one is part phase and this one is the sequence, and then this is the matrix inside, right? Okay. Basically, because here if you see from here, they have the A2 and A. So what are they? So A1, like we, I mean the only one A is the degree, the magnitude is still the same, 1, 1, and 1. But only the phase is different. So the A is 120 degree, A2 is the 240 degree, and A3 is 360, which means 0. It's same with the 0. That's why the A3 is 1. In other words, the A3 is 1. Okay, this is about A. For me, you don't have to think too complex. You just assume it's A equal to 120 degree. Okay, A2 240, and the A3 is 1 only. And then this equation you need to get used to that, right? Okay, so it looks complicated, but it's not that much. Okay, fundamental analytical components. So basically, we have the all sequence here. So this one, if you see, so this is the all are the positive sequence. Okay, so this one is 2, because 2 is negative sequence. So this one is 0. So this is the 0 sequence. Okay, 0 sequence, right? Then the different, so for each sequence V1 and V1, V2, and V0. So each phase for the positive sequence is differ with the A V1. Okay, A V1, right? Like that. Okay. So the relationship for all the sequence and phases is expressed here. So VC, basically VC is the sum of the VC1 plus VC2 plus VC0. Sorry. Yeah. Same like VA is the sum for the positive, negative, and plus 0. Same for the phase B also, positive, negative, and 0. So okay, then for the VA, if we take the VA as the base, so VA as the base, V1 plus V2 plus V0. Okay, for the VB, like here, VB, what's the VB? Okay, VB for the first, for the positive sequence, okay, VB, positive sequence is different with A2, that's why VB, positive sequence A2, okay. While the VC, for the case of VC, for the case of VC1, the difference is only A, that's why this one A, okay. So it follows by the negative sequence for the C and negative sequence for the phase B. Okay, so at the end, just to show that, to prove that this is the equation what we are going to talk about. It's all about this equation. The same equation like here. It's the same thing. It's just the explanation why it become like this. Okay, what is the logic of this derivation of this matrix, right? Okay, then basically just a simplification. There's nothing new here, but what they're going to say here, let's say this matrix we assume is the A, so it becomes A. And then if we have to look, the question asking you, find the symmetrical components for phase A. Let's see. So you need to find the right matrix, which is V0, V1, V2. So what you do is the basic matrix, so you inverse it. Okay, you just inverse it. Means V0 becomes, when we are asking to find the symmetrical components of the ambient electric voltage, so it can be expressed as like this, where this is the inverse matrix for this 1, 1, 1, 1, A2, A, 1, A, A2, which is finally it become as, so the inverse for the matrix become like this, and finally we get the symmetrical components is 1/3 of this matrix, which is now is changing. It's different. This one, the value are different, so the value are inverse. Okay, one up is one down. Okay, so it's different for the phase. When you want to find the phase voltage, so there's nothing, just an original matrix. But if you want to look for the symmetrical components, which is the positive sequence, negative sequence, and zero sequence, zero sequence, positive and negative sequence, so it become 1/3 here. Okay, 1/3, and the matrix also change here. So from the phase voltage, right? Okay. Same case with the current also, that one for phase voltage, same for the phase current also is same, totally the same thing. Okay, there's nothing different here, where the phase current is still the same, 1, 1, 1, 1, A2, A, 1, A, A2. And this is the voltage, the sequence, symmetrical components, okay? The sequences, okay? So when you are going to find the sequence one, symmetrical component, okay, symmetrical component, so you're going to find the 0, 1, and 2. There's 1/3 here, and this one is changing to here. It's replacing up and down. Okay, same like this, there's no difference, right? Okay, I know, I'm not sure you understand or not, so just go directly to the example. Okay, a very simple example. So the example here is asking you, obtain the symmetrical components, okay, of the symmetrical components of a set of unbalanced currents. So they are giving you the current, okay, they are giving you the current of phase A, phase B, and phase C. So what you are going to look is to find the what we're going to find. Okay, we're going to find the A1, IA2, IA3. Okay, So this is the thing that we're going to solve it. Okay, so we just proceed with that, which is the mean that now we are going to look for the IA1, IA0, IA1 and IA2. Okay, then right, then we have the 1/3. Okay, then we have the 1 1 1. Okay, 1 1 1 1 and A2 1 A2 A. Okay, so this is the IA, IB and IC. Okay, so this is the value. So if you still remember, let's choose one. For the A, 120 degree. A2 is 240 degree, and A3 equal 1. Right. So this is the, so basically if we want to find the IA0 or 0 second for the phase A. Okay, so means that IA, okay, just multiply it. Okay, IA plus IB plus I3, IC, okay, over 3. Right, so for the IA1, which is the positive sequence for the phase A, so IA plus AIB plus A2 IC over 3. Okay, then the last one is the negative sequence. So negative sequence is IA plus A2 IB, okay, IB plus AIC over 3. So because the value for the IA, IB and IC is given, so you just substitute the value. Okay, just substitute the value and it will become like this. See, basically it becomes